Good evening, one and all. You join us for this match between the Lahore Qalandars and the Multan Sultans. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on. So why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're nice and settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Multan are 3 for none. End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Khan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Doesn't beat the infield. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. A freebie from the south end. By outside edge, it will be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. The Hawk with a massive shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant diving stop.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
Raza, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Just opened the face of the bat really well. It's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Raza shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ten runs added in that over. Multan, a 26 for 1. Khan from the north end. George, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Drilled that one away. Got that away nicely. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Charles drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Thick edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Now 39 for 1.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Imran, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That'll be a dead ball. Straight to the fielder. 6 runs added in the over. Multan are 45 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely. A few moves made in the field.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. Perfectly timed. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over, Multan, 49 for 1.
Now 49 for 1.
Imran from the south end. Gulam, the left armour, is a new bowler from the south end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Rizwan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Gulam will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Charles edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
72 for 1.
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. 9 runs added there. Multan are 81 for 3.
81 for 3.
George from the north end. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Beats the field with a great shot. Over, Multan are 83 for 3.
83 for 3.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Gopal over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Power and precision in that shot.
Got it away for 4. That could have point very nicely.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Misses everything. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
96 for 3.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Perfectly timed. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Multan, 112 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edged, unplayable. They've gone up here. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Over. Multan, 121 for 3. Khan from the north end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble. Cuts that off well in the infield. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Multan are 128 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Great shot. At least one on offer.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Lahore with a massive shout. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Raza over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Multan, 138 for 4. Imran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over. Multan, 148 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Gets that away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Over. Multan, 162 for 4. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Great shot through the gap.
One to get for 50. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. On 49, a quick single maybe.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
And the innings comes to an end. Lahore will need 171 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
And gone. Brilliant catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. He's quick onto that in the infield. Great shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Abbas from the south end. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching need to look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Off the middle of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Zaman has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Jordan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. It's asking to be hit and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. Two maximums in a row.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. How will he reply?
Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played. Runs one. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
27 runs added in that over. Lahore are 80 for 1.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit.
edge there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Lahore are 89 for 1.
End of the 5th and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. Jordan with a huge appeal.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Not tempted to play at that one. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Nice solid defensive shot. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Great shot through the gap.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. How will the bowler respond?
That's the over. Lahore are 100 for 1.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Oh, shouldered arms. It's a horrible piece of batting.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
102 for 2.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. "13 runs added there. Lahore, 113 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nearly gets the edge. Willie with a great delivery there. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Dug that out well. Great commitment. 14 runs added there. Lahore are 127 for 3. Jordan from the north end. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Vanderdoolsen goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Absolutely middle that. Good pick up, big chance. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nice solid defensive shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Van der Dusen. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That is quite extraordinary. Van der Dusen, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Mohammed back on now.
Is going with the medium pacer.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 6.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Raza picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
168 for 5.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Right for the textbook. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, we felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, there's only one team really in it today, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.
just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die. And we're surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just